welcome to my kitchen. In my kitchen today, I am going to be making a soup. I'm making a sausage tortellini soup, and the reason I'm making soup tonight is because it is cold outside. So in here I have added the crumbled sausage and some onions, and we're going to cook this until the sausage starts to get brown. Love this little tool. So in here I have placed one whole medium yellow sweet onion and 1 pound of the Italian sausage. And in the beginning of my video when I said that it was cold outside, all right guys, don't laugh at me. I'm a Floridian and this is the first time that it dips into the 60s. I know, you guys are probably thinking I'm a winter geek, and I am. But yeah, it's really nice outside, so I thought of making a soup to warm the heart and soul of my family. So for this soup, we are using 1 pound of ground Italian sausage, which I've already said, 1 small or medium yellow onion, 3 garlic cloves, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1 teaspoon of dried basil, half a teaspoon of oregano. They have here pinched cayenne. I'm not doing the spiciness, and hot sauce. I'm not doing that. Half a teaspoon of mustard, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1 cup of heavy cream, 5 cups of chicken broth, 2 cups of kale. I'm using spinach, 2 cups refrigerated tortellini. It says here 10 ounces. I'm using 20 ounces. Salt and pepper to taste, and then red pepper flakes is optional. I will link this recipe down below for you guys. I also got to eat with this soup some corn, I don't know what these are called, hang on. These are cornbread toaster tops. So I got some of these to eat with the soup. Okay, so it said to only add 3 garlic cloves. I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I love garlic, and so does everybody else here in this house, so why not? So over here I have my pumpkin apple candle and my drink. I've spoken about this before here on my channel. This liquid death is absolutely delicious. It is seltzered water, and this one is called Severed Lime. I love the names. So yeah, so now I'm going to mince up the garlic and throw it into the soup. Okay, so then it says to add in the garlic. And cook it for 1 minute. So I'm going to do that now. So next we are going to add in the flour, and we're going to cook this for 1 to 2 minutes to remove any of the flour taste it might give the soup. Next I am adding in a teaspoon of basil, a half a teaspoon of oregano, and a half of ground mustard. And now we stir. Next, I add in the chicken broth. And it is 5 cups of chicken broth. Five cups of the chicken broth, and next goes in the heavy whipping cream. And now we mix. So we bring all of this to a boil, and once this starts boiling, we're going to add the tortellini and the spinach. In the recipe it says to use kale, but we're not really big fans here of kale. Well, I am, but other people in my house are not. So I chose to use spinach instead. So we just stir until it starts to boil. Mix all of these yummy flavors together. And it is starting to boil. So we're just gonna let it boil a little bit more before I go ahead and add in the spinach and the tortellini. If you guys are enjoying these cooking videos that I make, you guys should go and check out my playlist where I have a lot more cooking videos and yummy recipes that you guys can make at home for your own family and taste, and let me know what you guys think about it. Okay, so this is boiling enough. Actually, I think it's gonna overboil if I don't turn it down. One trick that I learned is when it starts to bubble like that and kind of come up, you blow on it. And it kind of brings it back down. Okay, so I'm going to add in the tortellini very carefully because this is very hot and I don't want to get burned. Don't really know anybody who does. So I lowered the heat. Whoops, come back here. You're not escaping. So let's add in, I don't want to pour it in there because it's going to splash on me. So we'll do this slowly and carefully. Another one trying to escape. Who do these tortellinis think they are? Okay, I think we can kind of pour the rest. Splash, splash. Okay, so now we added the tortellini. I'm going to stir it a little bit. I'm going to bring up the heat again so that it starts to boil, and when it starts to boil again, I'm going to add in the spinach. See you guys soon. I went ahead and I covered it up so that it will boil a little bit faster, but I have not yet poured in the spinach. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see through the glass, but it's starting to boil again. So I'm going to take off the lid, give it a stir. And now I'm going to add in the spinach. One thing that I love about spinach is that it looks like a lot, and then when it starts to wilt, It looks like nothing. So I'm going to do this in batches. Let that much wilt first. Okay, it's starting to wilt. I'm going to mix it in. It's got pretty colors, huh? And now I'm going to pour in some more. I'm pouring a lot less spinach than the recipe actually calls for. The recipe calls for 2 cups, and this bag is only 6 ounces. But I don't know, it seems like a lot of spinach, so. And just like kale, some people in the house are not big fans of spinach either, so lucky me. So while this is cooking and wilting, I am picking up the kitchen a little bit. I'm putting away all of the dishes that are inside the dishwasher and on the other side of the sink. Okay, so that is all of the spinach. I am going to cover it up again, let it wilt, and continue picking up my kitchen. So while the soup is over there doing its thing and wilting the spinach, I'm going to stick these toaster cornbreads into the toaster to warm them up a little bit. Nice and warm cornbread. Yes, that's the soup over boiling. This recipe makes 10 cups of soup. Alrighty guys, so thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you end up making this soup and if you like it, and also let me know if you make any of the other recipes that I have in my playlist. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.